Hi everyone, my name is Adeyemi Ogunaike, and in this video we're going to be talking about JavaScript operators. And you might be wondering that why are we in a Jumia website when you're talking about JavaScript operators? I want us to figure out how we will calculate this 8% discount, this discount percentage that Jumia have calculated. I want us to calculate it. So the first thing we're going to do now is we're going to type how to declare a variable. There are different ways you declare a variable. Is either you write let or you write const. Var is an old way, so I'm not going to use this. So I'm going to use const, meaning that I want this permanent. I want this variable constant. I'm not going to change it. So that's what it just means. I stressed this a lot in my previous video on the DOM. If you've not watched that video, the link is in the description below. So I'm going to name this variable cost price because I want to calculate for the discount percent like the way Jumia did theirs. So I'll just write cost price equals to, so I want to know the cost of this fan. The cost of this fan is 13,500. As you can see here, they crossed it. That's the cost of the fan, 13,500. Now I want to know the selling price. I want to know how much they are selling it. So the selling price is 12,399. So 12,399. So you might be wondering, why didn't I just write it directly? This is like a representation of this figure is like a representation of this cost price. In my previous video I made mention that this cost price is the house, the 13,500 is the value, so the 13,500 is inside this cost price. So instead of us just saying 13,500 minus 12,000, we just easily represent them in these variable names, just to make it look good, not just direct, just write the numbers directly, just to make it look good. So now I'm going to declare how we're going to get our discount percentage. So it's virtually the same thing. I'm going to write discount const discount percentage. I want to see how they derived that 8%. So I'll now say discount equals to, in bracket, just these operators are very similar to Bodma. Sorry I didn't tell you this. It's just plus, minus, there's something they call modulo 2. There are many of them. I'm going to put the link in the description below about W3 schools. So just check JavaScript operators on W3 schools. You will see many of them, but in this video we'll just use just a little of them. But I just want to make it practical. That's why I showed you that Jumia, just to make things practical, make things sweet. So I'm going to write cost price minus selling price divided by the cost price times 100. So this is how you calculate for discount percent. Probably this was how their developer or their software engineer did this. So I believe it to have been more a sophisticated way than this, but just for basic level, let's just assume this was how they got 8%. So if I want to now see the answer, I'm going to use console.log. So in my own case, I want to see the 8% in the console. They should display theirs in the UI, but me, I want to display mine in the console. So I just do console.log, then I'll now write the name of the variable because I want to see the result of the variable. So the result of the variable now, so I now put discount percentage because I want to see the result of this variable. So the next thing I'll do now is I want to see the result. So I click on this guy here, I go live. Now I'm here now. So the first thing I need to do is I need to right click. So as I've right clicked, you click on inspect Let me try to zoom in. You click on inspect. Now I've clicked on inspect. The next thing, let me zoom in again. The next thing you do when you click on inspect, you click on console. This console is where you find your JavaScript codes mainly. That's what this console is. You find your JavaScript code mainly. So it's JavaScript we've been doing. So I'll click on this console now. This element is where you mainly do your HTML, your CSS, and the likes. But this console is more of your JavaScript. So I'll click on this console now. And you see, there we have it. You have 8.15557%. And you might be wondering that Yemi, their own was 8%. I mean, you have 8.1. What are you calculating? So as you have it in mathematics, the way you round up numbers and all of those things, and you just easily write it and you just put 8. In JavaScript or in programming in general, you can also round up numbers as well. So I'm going to show you that in a sec. So how am I going to round up this 8.1 to just 8? So I'm going to use this math.round. So this math.round is just a way of rounding up numbers, and this math is an object. It's an object. The way I explained in my previous video that console is an object, our log is a method. So the method was just to display and print out messages. This math is also an object. This round is a method. This method, as you can see here, they even gave it here, method. So this round is just a way of rounding up numbers to the nearest integer. It has even been explained here. So you just over it and you see what this method does. So it rounds up the figure for us. So as I've done math.round and the discount percentage, I can assure you that you're going to see just 8. So I'll just go back to my UI, and there we have it. Sorry, I didn't. Yeah, see, and there you have it, 8. I mean, can't you just see the 8? I might be wondering as well. Yemi, there's no percent now. I mean, you totally ignored the percent. So I'm going to just put in the percent. I'm going to hard code it and put in the percent. I just put plus and I put percent. You see, and there we have it, 8%. Let me check. Let me go back to Jumia. Can you see 8%? I might be wondering again that there's no minus in our own now. Our own is just 8%. Can easily just put minus here. So I just put a string and I put minus. Yeah, put minus and I put plus. So I can show you, you're going to see minus 2. Let me check. You see, and there we have it, minus 8%. So that's just simply how you can derive a discount percentage as Jumia did theirs to minus 8%. So the things like this, just practice. Brains are actually very prone to forgetting, so the only thing we can do to help our brain and develop our brain is to practice, not just computer, not just programming, but generally things that just help us. We just have to keep on practicing till it sticks into our brains. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel so you get updates of new videos I would upload. And it's a way of, it's a form of prayer to my YouTube channel as well. So please subscribe, please like, and if you really love the video, please also comment on this channel as well. It's a way of encouraging me and motivating me to do more videos. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.